Welcome students. Now today in this video we are going to see the second common type of the phase diagram, that is the eutectic systems. Here we are going to see here the eutectic system. So dear students, we have seen the Hume-Rothery rules for the solid solubility of the two systems or two elements, isn't it? So but in practice it is not possible to that every time the Hume-Rothery conditions or the rules are get satisfied. So we can call it as here this eutectic system are the deviation of the phase diagrams from the Hume-Rothery rules. So of course we cannot able to satisfy the Hume-Rothery rules every time. So the deviation from this Hume-Rothery rule is nothing but this eutectic system. So what actually happening in this eutectic system? So dear students, if you see here, this is very important. Here two metals having complete solubility in the liquid state, means these two elements are completely soluble in liquid state, but they are completely insoluble in the solid states, or complete insolubility in the solid state. So this is actually the eutectic system. So what is meant by eutectic? In liquid these two elements A and B are completely soluble, but in solid state they are insoluble. So this is the deviation from the regular Hume-Rothery conditions, that is the solid solubility should be there, but here in solid state they are completely insoluble. So when you talk about, dear students, this eutectic system, so how to get identify this eutectic system? So dear students, definitely we are going to see it, but the common practice or common indication of the eutectic system is this, that is, see here, if in a phase diagram there is a certain or deep at certain composition, and there will be the eutectic system. Please remember, whenever there is a deep in a certain composition and temperature called it as the eutectic phase diagram. Say for example, if I have like this phase diagram, say this is element A and this is B. I'm not showing here the solid solutions of this directly. I'm having, see, like this. Say this is liquid here, temperature of A, melting temperature of A, melting temperature of B. Say for example, I write A plus L, B plus L, and here A plus. I should write here the phases only should be written in the Greek alphabets. That is a rule. We know that. So dear students, you can see here, this is the melting point of element A, and this is the melting point of element B. But you can see that there is a sudden dip. This is the sudden dip in the composition also and the temperature. So even the melting points are at such a huge distance from this point, but these two elements are meltable at this point. Okay, so what is mean by actually eutectic? Eutectic is a Greek word. It means the easily meltable or nicely melting. Even though you can see here melting point of A at this point and melting point of B at that point, but both are liquid at this temperature, isn't it? This is the eutectic temperature TE, and the composition at this point, suppose this is percentage of X in B, so this is the eutectic composition. I will write here X E. Okay, so this is how we can able to understand whether the system is eutectic or not. You can find here from liquid there is a sudden dip in temperature. Okay, at certain composition. So temperature is TE. T means eutectic temperature, and Xe is what? Eutectic composition. Eutectic composition. So this is about this eutectic system. So dear students, so we can have here the first type. There are the various types of the eutectic system. So the first is what? The first type eutectic. Okay, in eutectic system we are having the first type eutectic. So first of all, if you want to write the reaction, what is the eutectic system? There is a certain dip we have seen here. This is a liquid and it is undergoing to form, say, solid, two solids. So eutectic reaction is actually what? When you cool the material from this its liquid state, okay, heating or cooling, you will have the two solids. I can write here S1 plus S2, that is our alpha phase and beta phase. Say for example, I am taking. So this is alpha plus liquid, this is beta plus liquid. When it cool below this TE, you will get this alpha plus beta, isn't it? Say this is element A and B, and alpha and beta are the phases in A and B. This is TA, this is say TB. But both are meltable at this very less temperature, that is TE, as is eutectic temperature, and this is the eutectic composition, and this is percentage of X in B. So dear students, so when the liquid is undergoing cooling, it will form the two solid phases S1 and S2, where these are S1 is alpha and S2 is beta. So this is the eutectic reaction, and the first classification of the eutectic system, that is the first type eutectic system, as we have shown here. This diagram is for the first type eutectic. So here we seen this reaction, liquid undergoes cooling to form the solid phases alpha and beta. Okay, so when liquid cools down from high temperature to low temperature, this is reaction known as the eutectic reaction. So what is eutectic reaction? So when liquid cools from high temperature to low temperature, this reaction is known as the eutectic reaction. And eutectic means what? Easily meltable. Easily meltable. That is, the composition melt at low temperature, and at any other composition it is at C. If you see, at this composition only it will melt at very less temperature. Other than this, the temperature goes on increasing, isn't it? So this is the eutectic system, and this is the first type eutectic diagram. So the first type eutectic diagram, we can have the examples of the first type eutectic diagram. We are having the lead and arsenic, we are having bismuth and cadmium, we are having the thorium, titanium, and this gold and silver. So these are the elements or phase diagrams which are having this first type eutectic system. Then the second, we already seen here, the second type of eutectic system is known as the partial eutectic system. Dear students, the second type of eutectic, that is the derivation from the Hume-Rothery rule. First we have seen This is the first type eutectic. So the thing is that, dear students, here you cannot see here the presence of the solid solution of A and the solid solution of B. But yes, when we are saying this partial eutectic system, so we will find here the presence of these solid solutions. So what is mean by actually this partially or partial eutectic system? So here these two elements have the miscibility in the liquid state and partial solubility in solid state. Means in, if you say in liquid they are completely miscible, but in solid state they are partially, somewhat they are soluble. So this is the partial eutectic system. We have written the definition here. They have completely miscibility in the liquid state, but partial solubility in solid state. So this is the partial eutectic system, the second kind of the eutectic system. So dear students, if you look at the very famous diagram for this partial eutectic system, so that will be lead and tin, very popular. This is the classical eutectic system. So see here, I'm drawing it, lead and tin phase diagram. Okay, but I will not write the name directly. So A, B we have seen element. I'll take here D and E. So this is liquid, and suppose alpha is the phase in D, solid solution, beta is the solution of E, alpha plus liquid, beta plus liquid, and this is the eutectic point, this is the eutectic temperature. Say this is X in E percentage, the composition here, the eutectic composition XE. Okay, so here see here the phases alpha plus beta below this eutectic line. This is temperature of D, melting point of D, this is melting point of capital E. So dear students, see here, you can see the sudden dip in a temperature at certain composition, but only the thing is that from the first type eutectic, you can see the difference here. They are having the solid solution here, isn't it, of D and the solid solution of B. Okay, so this is actually the partial eutectic system, isn't it? So here you can see here the two parts. One is at D rich, and this is the D rich region, and this is the E rich region, having these solutions alpha and beta, isn't it? And the eutectic reaction is that it is, see here, liquid undergoes cooling to form two solids, that is liquid undergoing cooling or again reverse heating, you will get these two solids alpha plus beta. This is our eutectic reaction. So liquid undergoes cooling to form two solids, solid 1 plus solid 2. So dear students, this is the most common, this is the most common binary phase diagram, binary phase diagram. So if you see here the number of phase fields, these are the, suppose I say the number of single phase field, number of single phase field, how many there, single phases alpha, beta and liquid. So three single phases alpha, beta and liquid, and two phase fields और डबल फेज फील्ड्स कितने हैं यहाँ पे, see here, this is alpha plus liquid, beta plus liquid and alpha plus beta. So there are again three two phase fields are there. So and you can see the number of reactions in the diagram is how many. So the rule says that we know that in the phase diagram every horizontal line every horizontal line in the phase diagram. It is not the line which is drawn by we peoples. This is the actual the line, horizontal line which is present in the phase diagram will give us the one reaction. So see here one horizontal line is there. See this is a horizontal line and this line is giving this the reaction. What क्या reaction दे रहा है? So liquid undergoes cooling to form alpha plus beta. So see here liquid is slowly transforming into the solids and the solids definitely going to give us the different microstructures, dear students. So whatever the evolution of microstructures in the respective phase systems in the phase diagrams, we we are going to see it one by one. And therefore the basic point is to be stressed that for the reaction we have large amount of microstructures developed here. So for this reaction, definitely we are having large amount of microstructures that are going to evolve, and we are going to see it in that great details. So because of see this, we are going to have various microstructures, but in the type 1, as this D rich and E rich, we are having here the solid solution. In first type eutectic we didn't found it, so that is why this microstructure also are not there in the first type. So dear students, if I take this classical example of eutectic phase diagram, so dear students, if we see this one of the classical example of this eutectic phase diagram, so this is our lead and tin alloy used to make the, this is lead and tin alloy which is used to make the solders. So this is actually, dear students, the classical eutectic phase diagram. See this lead and tin. So we are having here this lead and tin. This is the lead here at left and the tin at the right. The melting point of the lead we are having it is 327 degrees centigrade, whereas tin it is 231.9, isn't it? That is here 232 shown. So you can see here the solid solution of lead is alpha and tin is beta, and here is at temperature you can have here to around 183 degrees centigrade. This is 183 degree centigrade line. This is a one line horizontal line, definitely give us one reaction, that is liquid undergoes cooling to form alpha plus beta. These two solids. This is the eutectic reaction. This is the eutectic composition here. Okay, Xe eutectic composition here, and that is percentage of here what tin. And if you see here, this composition is how much? 61.9 percentage of tin. So here these two elements, that is lead and tin, one is having the melting temperature to 327 degrees centigrade, other is having 232 degrees centigrade, but these both are meltable at such a low temperature, that is at 183 degree centigrade. That is the eutectic system, isn't it? So if you interpret this diagram, you can find here how many single phase fields are there. So single phase fields, how many there? This liquid alpha beta, so three single phase fields. Two phase fields, again we are having alpha plus liquid, beta plus liquid, and alpha plus beta, three. So dear students, if you go on interpreting this diagram and we are trying to apply this phase rule at this point, that is eutectic point, say E as our eutectic point. So at the eutectic point, what is our phase rule? Condensed phase rule, F plus P is equal to C plus 1. Why I am taking here 1? Because pressure I am assuming that it is the constant for every reaction, that is atmospheric pressure is there. So the variable is 1 only, that is the temperature. So dear students, come to this point E, that is our eutectic point, and apply this phase rule. So for that we are going to find out this degree of freedom. So how many phases are there? There are three phases: liquid, alpha and beta. So three phases are there. Components are there. This is binary system, lead and tin. How many components? Two components. So apply the phase rule and find out the degrees of freedom. The F plus P3 is equal to C is 2 plus 1. So how much? The degree of freedom at point E, that or at eutectic point, is definitely how much? 0. So dear students, what is mean by the degree of freedom 0 in the phase diagram? That is, that point E is called as the invariant point. The invariant, that is what? You cannot able to vary that point. As soon as you go just below that point, you will be out of that composition. Here you go to the left, you go to the right, you go above or you go below that point, you will be thrown out of that composition immediately. You will no more at that point. If you go above, you will be liquid, and you go below, you will having the two solid phases. So like that, you cannot able to move from that point, so you are get restricted. So that point is known as the invariant point. Dear students, please remember, in the phase diagrams, this is applicable for all phase diagrams, where the degree of freedom you get 0, that is, that point is known as invariant point. Okay, so we cannot vary both the temperature and composition, and still we are having in the same phase field. Suppose if I consider the two phase field is considered like this alpha and beta, or this alpha plus liquid. So what we can have, phases कितने हैं यहाँ पे? How many phases for two phase fields? If any of the phase field, I say alpha plus liquid, how many phases are there? Two phases are there. Components कितने हैं? Lead and tin, दो components है. And apply the phase rule, F plus P is equal to C plus 1. So F plus P is how much? 2 is equal to C 2 plus 1. So 2 get cancelled. F is equal to 1. So what is this? The degree of freedom is 1, isn't it? The degree of freedom 1. So what is meaning of this? So degree of freedom 1 is known as actually the univariant point. Univariant point. Please remember. When the degree of freedom you got it as 2, that is a bivariant. This is a bivariant point. Okay. So dear students, we can able to understand when we are going to interpret this phase diagram using this phase rule. We will see in great details once again about how we are varying the compositions and what is this degrees of freedom are relating to that. Okay. So dear students, if you see this classical example eutectic phase diagram, that is lead and tin, we are also having this example here, copper and silver. So again, you can interpret this phase diagram like this only. You can do it by your own. So what are the various examples of this the second type or partial eutectic system? We are having lead and tin is seen. We are also having cadmium, zinc. We are also having this copper, Ag. Okay, so etc. These are the examples of this phase diagram, that is the second kind eutectic or second type eutectic phase diagram. So we will stop here, students. and we will continue with the remaining third type eutectic in the next video. Thank you so much.